Cool FM Live, we are talking about SV Glowride, and we are here with Prestige Remodeling, one of the biggest business families in town. They've got families everywhere you look, and they are an amazing company that supports so much in our community. With us today, we have Heather Davis and Jason Davis, and we have Dan Escobar. How are you doing? Good. So let's take a little twist. Glowride is obviously one of the most sought after events throughout the year. It really makes the Christmas season for a lot of people. But Glowride really takes a moment and invests into the entertainment value, that holiday season towards the families. I know a bunch of kids, a bunch of families that enjoy it. Can you share with us, Heather, how your family interacts with Glowride? Maybe what you think is one of the great memory that you and your family have with togetherness at Glowride.
I mean, I think it's just we're there every year. We participate every year, and the grandkids get older every year. My daughter it's one of her favorite things to do. Her child now is 3.5, so he's getting of that age where he really gets excited. Last year he just was thrilled running around the park and seeing Santa Claus, and it's just a good time for us all to get together and enjoy. I have 2 older grandkids that they participated last year, and I think as they get older too, the excitement also becomes, they're able to see the heart behind it. And so where the lights and the decorations and the kids Glowride and stuff is extremely fun for them, but they also start feeling the heart behind it too, which makes them even more excited to be there.
So from community impact, where we donate money back to Salvation Army, that FYI for your information, all of that money from Glowride stays for the local Salvation Army, not for national. They allocate everything to Sierra Vista and surrounding area. But from that impact to the smiling kids' faces, Jason, what is your favorite part of it?
I mean, as always, I always say that going through the neighborhoods and seeing everybody's reactions and just how excited they are that we're there, that's truly one of my favorite things. It's truly awesome when you're there and however many vehicles are there fire up and we all pull out of the park together. I mean, that's always just kind of a nuts, awesome experience too. So those 2 things are my favorite things.
You know, I have the privilege of cruising around the Glowride. I'm always on the quad. You guys see me on every other street yelling from a megaphone. But while I'm in the neighborhoods, my favorite part is I get to see the kids running around the neighborhoods, and they're trying to find you guys as you're cruising. For those of you Glowriders, I don't think you understand how big of an impact you make on the community. Just that added Christmas cheer to the community. For the kids is a big part for me. I've got kids myself, younger kids. You guys have younger grandkids. Dan, you have some younger kids. The kids Glowride, let's take a moment and talk about that. Watching all these kids decorate their bicycles, their scooters, their Power Wheels. I mean, they get pretty much everything the Glowride gets, just on a smaller scale. What is your thoughts, and how do your kids react towards a kids Glowride mission?
Well, my kids love it. They like being a part of it. They like going through and decorating and doing their part as well. They just enjoy being out there and seeing how the community gets together and, makes it a point to hit every neighborhood possible to bring cheer to everybody else that isn't a part of it directly. So it's a good time.
I think Sierra Vista is a beautiful community. When something happens at Sierra Vista and you need help for something, it's a family emergency. It's a great event to impact the homeless, a great event to feed the hungry, great for this and that. Sierra Vista always responds with overwhelming numbers. Now, this event, I see a lot of servanthood, whether it's buying the decorations for your own vehicle, whether it's registering so we can make impact to Salvation Army, whether it's cruising through the neighborhoods that are already lit and those houses that decorate. You guys are a huge part of Glowride too, so keep decorating. You guys take all of that time to make sure that your house looks good for us to pass by. And then there's those areas that we go through and they're just not decorated. And there's kids in those neighborhoods. There's elderly in those neighborhoods that haven't been able to get out of their houses. And in those areas, we are the Christmas lights. We've seen messages from people that say, my grandma hasn't been able to leave the house for 6 months, and you guys just sent an entire parade of vehicles in front of her house, and it just made her entire holiday season. This event is about servanthood. It's probably one of the best community events to show the real true colors of what it means to be from Sierra Vista or be a part of this community. So every single person that registers, you are a major part of this community. Every person that decorates their house, you're a major part of the community. And those of you that come join us at the park, you're a major part of this community. And with the Kids Glowride, we help resurface that servanthood. We let the kids and the parents get together, decorate their vehicles. The parents decorate their vehicles. It becomes a family tradition, probably as big as like Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner. What is your favorite, or like, what is something that you've seen recently around the community where you would like to share some servanthood that has happened around the community and highlight them on this Glowride post?
I mean, it's hard to pinpoint just one, just because there's the way this community comes together in so many ways all the time throughout the year is just incredible. I know. See, we love our kids. But I think that it's just it's all about it's all about the community. And I can't pinpoint just one. There's just so many different opportunities. We love being a part of anything we can do with the community. If the community is involved, a lot of times we're involved. But there's so much going on, I can't pinpoint just one. Can you guys think of any? Like specifically, I mean, Rise, of course, that was huge, but
I mean, last year we watched the Sheriff's Community Cruise do so much impact to different nonprofits. I think they celebrated their 10th anniversary. They raised $100,000 for nonprofits. Huge for the community. Yep. You watch events like Cars for Kids, which you guys are a part of Cars for Kids too. Yep. You see things like Santa on the West End. I think you guys have done that before.
We have done it before. We didn't do it this year.
I know we've seen you guys help with the Santa Fly-In. This is what makes our community such a beautiful community. All of these things that service our community, not only because you're hungry or you need help, but because you need a smile on your face. You need a reason to get out. We live in a hard time where we need those moments, and that's what we hope to bring with this year's Glowride. So for those of you that haven't registered, Heather, what would be a good reason why you haven't registered for SV Glowride?
I mean, I think everybody's excuse is time. Well, I didn't know I had to. But it's important that you register so we know who all is out there. But it doesn't take very long. I did it for several of us. So it take, I don't know what, a minute out of your day. It's worth it, guys. It's one of the funnest events you will have all year.
You know, and Jason, what would be a reason that would keep me from going to the park to check out and support all of these people that have decorated their vehicles? Why wouldn't I go to the park?
I couldn't tell you. There's no good reason, sir.
You know, and then Dan, like we talked about for the kids, I mean, if you're a parent out there and you want to make your kids' holiday season and do something active with them, you know, why is it important to decorate a bicycle, a scooter, a Power Wheel? Why would that be important from a parent to a kid? Why would you recommend that?
It lets them be a part of everything. You know, it kind of involves them with the entire experience of Glowride, and being a part of that and being able to decorate and get out there. I think it's important for them, especially at a young age. So.
You know, I would beg to argue that Prestige Remodeling right here in Sierra Vista is one of the biggest partners to this community. They have aligned themselves not only with the community, not only with the families inside the community, not only with the great events that you guys know and love, but they continue to partner with this community. And so you heard it right here first from Prestige Remodeling, one of the biggest community companies out here. Make sure you tap in with Prestige Remodeling and get registered for SV Glowride because we're coming your way December 20th from Veterans Memorial Park.